In the grand tapestry of history, each thread weaves a tale of its own. One such thread is the Battle of Brownstown, a pivotal event in the War of 1812. As dawn broke on that fateful day, the United States military, confident in their superior numbers, marched towards the Wyandotte village of Brownstown, located south of Fort Detroit. Little did they know, they were walking into an ambush carefully orchestrated by the Confederacy forces, led by the formidable Tecumseh. This was an early skirmish in the War of 1812, a conflict that raged between the United States and the British Empire and their respective allies. Yet the Battle of Brownstown was far more than a mere footnote in this larger conflict. It was a stark example of how strategy and cunning could overcome numerical superiority. Major Thomas Van Horn, leading 200 U.S. soldiers, found himself caught in a trap. Despite outnumbering their foes, they were ill-prepared for the onslaught that awaited them. The Confederacy forces, a diverse alliance of various Native American tribes, had been assisted by the British. They were ready, they were determined, and they were deadly. In the ensuing battle, the U.S. forces suffered considerable losses. Their retreat was a blow to their morale, a dent in their confidence. It was a testament to the leadership of Tecumseh and a glimpse into the fierce resistance the Native American tribes were willing to put up against their adversaries. Among the tales of loss and retreat, a ray of courage shone through. Josiah Snelling, a name that echoed through the annals of history, was commended for his bravery. The widows of the fallen soldiers, a poignant reminder of the cost of war, were awarded half pay for 5 years by the U.S. Congress, a gesture of recognition for their sacrifices. Thus, the Battle of Brownstown was far from a minor skirmish. It was a turning point, a testament to the power of strategy over sheer numbers. War is a chess game of kings and generals, a dance of strategy and maneuver. The Battle of Brownstown was no exception. It was a struggle where the tactics of the battlefield played out with devastating consequences, a stark reminder of the unpredictability of war. On one side, Major Thomas Van Horn led his 200 American soldiers. Their approach was direct, a straight march towards the enemy, confident in their superior numbers. The soldiers, fresh and eager for the fight, had no inkling of the storm that awaited them. Meanwhile, under the leadership of the indomitable Tecumseh, the Native American forces, assisted by their British allies, plotted a different course. They understood the terrain, the whisper of the wind, the rustle of the leaves. They knew that in war, the battlefield is not just a piece of land, but a living, breathing entity that could be used to one's advantage. The Native American forces lay in wait, their hearts steady, their eyes keen. In the dense greenery of the forest, they were invisible, their presence only betrayed by the occasional glint of sunlight on their weapons. And then, with a sudden ferocity that caught Van Horn's men off guard, they attacked. The forest came alive with the sounds of war, the cries of men, the clashing of swords. The American soldiers, taken by surprise, were forced into a hasty retreat, their numbers dwindling, their morale shattered. In the midst of the chaos, one man stood out, Josiah Snelling, a beacon of courage and determination. His bravery in the face of adversity, his refusal to surrender in the face of overwhelming odds, was an inspiration to his men. His actions on that fateful day would be remembered, his name etched in the annals of history. The tactics employed in the Battle of Brownstown were a masterclass in strategy, a grim reminder that in war, the unexpected is often the deadliest. The echoes of the Battle of Brownstown resonated far beyond the battlefield, shaping the course of the War of 1812. The American military, despite outnumbering Tecumseh's Confederacy forces, faced a substantial defeat. This unexpected loss sent shockwaves through the ranks, forcing a reassessment of strategy and an introspection of morale. The Battle of Brownstown, you see, was not simply a skirmish but a significant turning point. Here was a moment when the United States, a burgeoning nation with dreams of expansion, was dealt a severe blow by a coalition of native tribes, backed by British power. The loss was not just in terms of men or material, but of confidence and pride. The defeat at Brownstown had a ripple effect across the American military's subsequent strategies. It was a wake-up call, a stark reminder that numbers alone do not win wars. Respect for the adversary, understanding their tactics, and adapting to their strategies became the new focal points. The U.S. military had to learn from this defeat, to pick themselves up, and to fight on, not just for victory, but for survival. And the impact of Brownstown extended to the home front as well. The U.S. Congress, in recognition of the heavy losses suffered, made a decision that was both compassionate and pragmatic. They awarded the widows of the fallen soldiers half pay for 5 years. This decision underscored the human cost of war and served as a reminder of the sacrifices made by those on the battlefield. In this way, the Battle of Brownstown was not just a clash of arms, but a pivotal moment that shaped the course of the War of 1812. It was a testament to the resilience of the American spirit, a lesson in humility for a young nation, and a stark reminder of the cost of conflict. In the end, the Battle of Brownstown was more than an event. It was a lesson, a symbol, an indelible mark on the pages of history. This battle, fought so fiercely on the rugged terrain near a Wyandotte village, has left us with lasting lessons about strategy and courage. It has shown us that even when the odds are stacked against us, bravery can defy expectations, as exemplified by Major Thomas Van Horn and his outnumbered men. The Battle of Brownstown underlines the harsh realities and costs of war. It reminds us of the sacrifices made by those brave souls who fought and fell on that fateful day. It also draws our attention to the resilience of the human spirit, embodied in figures like Josiah Snelling, who stood tall in the face of adversity. Moreover, it's a testament to the power of alliances, as seen in the formidable partnership of various Native American tribes, united in their cause and assisted by the British. The echoes of this battle reverberate through the annals of history, reminding us of the grit, determination, and unity that were so integral to that time. As we look back at the Battle of Brownstown, we are reminded that history is not just about the past, but a guidebook for the future, a mirror reflecting our triumphs and failures.